Hi guys, today we'll study about polynomials. Okay, what is polynomial? It is just an algebraic expression. Algebraic expression. Okay, now we'll discuss about types of polynomial. Actually, there are many types of polynomials, but you are restricted with only 3 to 4, like as such linear polynomial, quadratic. Okay, quadratic polynomial, and then cubic polynomial. Okay, all these are polynomials. Okay, how do you express this linear polynomial? Linear polynomial can be written as ax plus b. Similarly, quadratic can be written as ax square plus bx plus c. This all these you have studied, already studied. Cubic polynomial can be written as ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Likewise, there are many types of polynomials. Okay, you are stretched only with these three types of polynomials. Now let me tell you. Okay, now let me tell you. These are also expressions. No, polynomials are expressions, algebraic expressions. I told you. So this is also an expression. This is an expression, and then you can say root x plus 3. This is also an expression, or root y cube plus y square. This is also an expression. But are these a polynomial? No, these are not a polynomial, because this expression can be written as to the power 1 x plus x to the power 1. So the power of the variable, the power of the variable is negative here. So when the power of the variable is negative, or in fraction, or in fraction, or in fraction, then that expression is not a polynomial. Is not a polynomial. Okay. Okay. It's not a now. Uh, is this a polynomial? No, because this can be written as x to the power 1 by 2. If there is nothing presented here, so it is 2. So here it is 1, here it is. When you remove the root, this can be written as x to the power 1 by 2. So this is not a, likewise, um, cube root of 3. How can this be written as x to the power 1 by 3? This can be written x to the power 1 by 3. So this is also not a polynomial. Okay. Now just tell me, is this a polynomial? Root 25. Is this a polynomial? Yes, this is a polynomial, because this can be written as 5. 5, this, there is no variable here, no. So this is a polynomial. This is called constant polynomial. Constant polynomial. Okay. Now I hope you understood. Huh? Now, degree of polynomial. Hmm? Types of polynomial, there is also cubic polynomial, and constant polynomial is like how I told you. This is called constant polynomial. And then okay, I'll just erase all this. And now let me tell you, there is also constant polynomial. Constant polynomial. So 6, 9, 12. How they are called a constant polynomial? Because all other coefficients will be 0. So this expression can also be written as, so wait one second. This expression can also be written as 0x square plus 0x plus 6, as I took 6, can be written like this. So what is this? This is a constant polynomial. Okay. Now, okay. Now on this is over. Constant polynomial is over. Now if I write like this, plus 0, what is this polynomial called? This polynomial is called zero polynomial. This polynomial is called polynomial because even the constant has become 0. So this is called zero polynomial. Understood? Now let me tell you about degree of polynomial. The highest power is the degree of polynomial. Degree of polynomial is the highest power. Highest power is the degree of that particular polynomial. Polynomial. Okay. Now, if I tell you, if I ask you, what is the degree of this polynomial? P x to the power 4 plus c x to the power 3 is equal to 0. So what is the degree of this polynomial? Obviously the degree is 5. The highest power is 5 here. So the degree of the polynomial will be 5. Degree will be 5. Okay. Okay. Then we'll come to the next one. Next one is geometrical meaning of zeros of polynomial. Now, let me tell you something is linear polynomial. What is a linear polynomial? Linear polynomial is, how can you express this linear polynomial? Ax plus b. This can be expressed like this. Now, geometrical representation means, you see, now how will the linear polynomial be in a graph? It will just be a straight line like this or like this. It will just be a straight line. Now, from the graph itself, how can you find the zero of the polynomial in one shot? Just by seeing the graph, how do you find the zero of polynomial? So here it is 0. I take it as -1 and I take it as 2. Okay, this may have some this expression, and this line will be ax plus b. Okay, or this line will be ax1 plus b. Okay, anything it can be, huh? Now, how can you find the what zero of this polynomial? Just by seeing the x-axis where the line touches the x-axis. Now here the line touches the x-axis at -2. So the zero of this polynomial will be zero of the polynomial of this particular polynomial, huh, will be -2 because it touches here, no? The zero of this polynomial will be -2. Now, okay, that's all. Now the zero, that is difference between zero polynomial and zero of the polynomial. Okay. What is zero polynomial? As I told you, zero polynomial is nothing but 0 x 2 plus 0 x plus 0. So this is called zero polynomial. But then what is 0 of the polynomial? What is 0 of the polynomial is the value of x. Suppose here it is 4x plus 2 is equal to 0. This is an expression. This is a linear expression. So what is the 0 of this polynomial? What will you do? You will have to put 0 is equal to 0 for this expression. So what will this become? X square is equal to minus 2 I can write, and x is equal to minus 2 by 4, which is nothing but minus 1 by 2. So x is equal to minus 1 by 2. So what will this be? What is the 0 of this polynomial? What is the 0 of this polynomial is minus 1 by 2. Understood? The difference between 0 polynomial and 0 of the polynomial. Difference between 0 polynomial and 0 of the polynomial. What is 0 polynomial is the expression. And what is 0 of the polynomial is just the value of x. Understood? Okay. Now this is all about linear polynomial. Now we'll discuss about quadratic polynomial. What is the geometrical rep? How do we represent geometrically the quadratic polynomial? Now, quadratic polynomial will be this way. Will either be like this upward, or my drawing is very peculiar. I can't draw nicely. Okay, just avoid all this, but see, it is there in the textbook also. That also you can see. Okay, no, okay, this is upward. This represents upward representation of quadratic polynomial, and this is downward representation. So what is this called is parabola. These are called parabolas. So how do you find how many zeros are there? How do you find the zeros of this polynomial? There are where it, how much ever it touches a x-axis. Now you see how here and here, where all it touches the x-axis, that many zeros you will have. So how many zeros are here? There are two zeros, because it is touching the x-axis. The two places it is touching the x-axis. No? So what are the zeros of this particular polynomial? The these 2 points are the zeros. Wherever it touches the x-axis, these 2 points are the zeros. Understood? Hope I'm clear. So here it touches the x-axis, here also it touches the x-axis. Suppose here it is 1 2 3 4, like this it is, and here it is -1 -2 -3. It touches here and here. So the zeros of these expression, this geometrical expression will be 3, and maybe it is in midway between -2 and -3, no? So you can take it as -2.5. So these two are the zeros of this graph. Okay. Okay. Now we'll go to the next one. Relationship between zeros and coefficients of the polynomial. Okay. Relation between zeros and the coefficient of the polynomial. Now, last year we have studied about ax plus b is equal to 0. This is linear polynomial. Okay. Now we'll discuss about, so what is the 0 of this linear polynomial? Just tell me what is the 0 of this linear polynomial. Ax plus b is equal to 0. So we can write ax is equal to minus b. So x is equal to minus b by a. So 0 of this polynomial is 0 of linear polynomial. Okay, 0 of linear polynomial is minus b by a. This you will have to remember. This is very important. Okay, now let us talk about ax square plus bx plus c. This is, what is this polynomial called? Quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. Now you know how to factorize this quadratic polynomial. Okay, now let me give you an expression. Okay, now this is quadratic polynomial. Now let me give you 2x square, which is there in your book, minus 8x plus 6. This is there in your book. So how do you factorize this? By factorizing the quadratic polynomial. How do you factorize quadratic polynomial? By splitting the middle term. है ना? Okay. Now how do you factorize this? X square minus 8x plus 6. So this can be written as, how do you, 6 2s are 12. So 12 and 12, factors of 12, 2 6 are 12. So 2 and 6 you can take, no? So 2x square minus 6x minus 2, x plus 6 is equal to 0 you can take, and then you can 2x, take common from these both, you will get x minus 3 minus 2 x minus 3 is equal to 0. So you will get x minus 3 and 2x minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, now how do you find the 0 of this? So x minus 3 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 3, and 2x minus 2 is equal to 0. 2x is equal to 2, x is equal to 1. Okay, so you got two zeros. What are these two zeros? Two zeros are 1 and 3. These are the two zeros. Now, so you got these zeros. No? Now, how do you compare it with coefficients of the polynomial? Now, what are the coefficients of these? Now, expression is 2x square minus 8x plus 6. No? So, what is the coefficient of a here? 2. What is b here? B is minus 8. And what is c? C is 6. Understood? A is equal to 2, B is equal to minus 8, and C is equal to 6. Now I'll tell you how to compare it, how to compare both of this. Okay. Now what we got as 1 and 3 we got. No, two zeros are 1 and 3. And then what was the expression? Expression 1, 2x square minus 8x plus 6. 2x square minus 8x plus 6. This is the expression. So now what is the sum of these two zeros? Sum of zeros. 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. Okay. Then what are the product of the zeros? Product of zeros. 1 into 3 is equal to 3. Okay. Now you know that ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. What is the sum of these two zeros? Now you take the zeros as alpha and beta. Alpha plus beta is minus b by a. How did you get this minus b by a? You see, compare it with this. Compare it with this expression. How you got is, here this 4 can be written as minus of minus 8 by 2. No, this 4 can be written as minus of minus 8 by 2. Now how did you get this? From this expression you got this minus of minus 8, which is nothing but plus 8 by 2, plus 8 by 2, which is nothing but 4. You got this 4 here now. So it can be changed as this way. It can be changed. So what is this actually? What is this? This is minus of this. What is this? This is actually b. This is a, this is b, and this is c. No, so you can write this as minus b by a. You can write. No, what is this minus? What is this called? This is called coefficient of x. And what is a called? Coefficient of x square. Understood? Understood how did this minus b by a come? Okay, that is why they say that alpha plus beta is minus b by a. What is alpha plus beta? Is sum is minus b by a. Now c by a, for c by a, this is 3 here. 3, how did this 3 come? 3 has come from 6 by 2. 3 can also be written as 6 by 2. So what is this? Just compare it with this expression. So this is constant by coefficient of x square. No. So what is this constant? This constant is c by, what is the coefficient of x square? A. So from here you got product is equal to alpha beta is equal to c by a. So generally what we generalize is sum of the this one alpha plus beta, sum of the roots is equal to minus b by a, and product is, that is alpha beta, is c by a. This is how you will have to relate with the zeros. Thank you. And please don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends too, for the betterment of your friends also. Thank you.